Ravi Sagoo on BBC Radio Scotland.
Listen on BBC Sounds.
This is Summer Soul. I'm Ravi Sagoo, and this is the genius of soul.
Hush now, child, and don't cry. Your folks might understand you by and by. Just move on up toward your destination. Though you may find from time to time complication. Bite your lip and take the trip. Though there may be wet road ahead and you cannot slip, just move on up for peace you'll find. Into the steeple of beautiful people where there's only one kind. So hush now, child, and don't cry. Your folks might understand you by and by. Move on up and keep on wishing. Remember your dream is your only scheme, so keep on pushing. Take nothing less than the supreme best. Do not obey rumors people say, but you can pass the test. Just move on up. Move on up. But move on up. Watch out, but just move on up. But move on up. Move on up.
Isn't that just the perfect song for the end of a working week, or in fact to set you up for the weekend? A true talent of that golden era of soul, Curtis Mayfield and Move On Up. Once again, a very warm welcome to BBC Radio Scotland. It's Friday night, it's Summer Soul, and I'm Ravi Sagoo with you right through until 1am this morning. All the very best in new and old school funk, soul, hip hop, a bit R&B and some gospel, and oh so much more. And coming up later in the show, we'll have an interview with British soul legend Beverley Knight, and we've got music from the likes of Edwin Starr, Parliament, and a session track from the fantastic Sharon Jones and the Dap Kings. Yep, we've been dipping into the archives once again this week. We're heading over to Harlem's Apollo Theatre, a wee spin back to 1972 for our live classic, and it comes from the godfather of soul himself, yes, Mr. James Brown, and we'll throw in some classic Northern soul for the dance floor double as well, so you can get your Friday night soul shuffle on. It's all happening here on BBC Radio Scotland Summer Soul with myself, Ravi Sagoo.
If you don't give a heck about the man of the Bible,
Timeless in music, song and lyrics. The Staple Singers, great lead vocals there from Mavis and Pop's Staples, Respect Yourself, from their album of that very same title of 1971. What a start to the show tonight. And if you want to get in touch, your thoughts on the music, what your weekend is, well, hopefully going to be spanning out with lots of soul music, perhaps at your end as well, maybe over the weekend, get in touch and let us know what you're up to tonight as you're tuned in to BBC Radio Scotland. It's the usual text number, it's 80295. You can drop us an email as well. It's not only through today, but also through the week. And you can simply email us to Ravi, R-A-V-I, at bbc.co.uk. And you can catch us on the socials as well. It's simply at Ravi Sagoo Graham. That's at Ravi Sagoo Graham, and that'll link into the Facebook and the Instagram pages as well. Or simply follow the hashtag #SummerSoul. It is really that simple. A bit of soul jazz now and a wee visit to the ghetto. Successful, in fact, still is a very successful writer, producer and soul artist, and he's still touring to sold out crowds. Alongside the Miracles, this is Smokey Robinson, and You've Really Got a Hold on Me.
You really got a hold on me. Really got a hold. I said you really got a hold on me. Really got a hold. You know you really got a hold on me. Really got a hold. You know you really got a hold on me. Really got a hold. I said you really got a hold on me.
Again, one of those records that's just been littered across so many movie soundtracks over the years. It just gets you into so many different time zones. But we took it way back to 1962. Smokey Robinson and the Miracles, You've Really Got a Hold on Me. He was inspired to write that very record after hearing Sam Cooke's Bring It On Home to Me. What talent indeed. Just a wee reminder that my guest this week and the second hour of the show is British soul legend Beverly Knight. It's been quite a big year for her, celebrating quite a big birthday and the release of a brand new studio album ahead of her headline tour, which kicks off in October. She's also got some Scottish dates as well. All that will be discussed and some in the second hour. My guest next week on the show is Alan Gorey of Average White Band, and he shares some phenomenal stories of Average White Band's success in America, appearing on the likes of Soul Train and oh so much more, including witnessing Aretha Franklin laying down some vocals in the studio right next door. That story is worth listening out to. So that's next week on the show. Alan Gorey is my guest. So in the meantime, we thought we'd spin some Scottish soul with Average White Band. When Will You Be Mine?
It's not what you do, it's just the way that you do it. Makes me feel this way. It's not what I see, it's what I read into the looks you've been giving me. Now make no mistake, I'm not sure I can take any more of this waiting game. If I had my way, I'd like to hear you say you kind of feel the same way too. So when will you be mine? Do I have to wait forever? When will you be mine? Do I have to wait forever? It's not what you think, but when you take a drink, I feel this invitation. There's no need to worry, 'cause I'm in no hurry. I just want that sensation. I don't look for trouble. Sometimes that trouble comes looking for me. Yeah. There's one thing that I wanna do is take you out of here with me. So when
don't know about you, but since the show has started from 10 o'clock tonight, I've not stopped bopping in Studio 4 here at PQ at BBC Scotland in Glasgow. What a funky tune from the Average White Band, When Will You Be Mine? Alan Gorey, my guest next week on the show, and he reveals all about their journey in America and, just being adopted perhaps even by black audiences across the US, and what a journey. They've got a farewell tour which kicks off next year. They're going to be playing Glasgow, Aberdeen, Perth and the Usher Hall in the month of May, and all those details and more in next week's Summer Soul right here on BBC Radio Scotland with myself, Ravi Sagoo, and also we're broadcasting on BBC Sounds and with you right through until 1am. If you want to get in touch, your thoughts on the music to whatever your weekend is planning out plans wise, I'd love to hear those plans and share your tales of any music that perhaps you're going to catch as well, maybe even on a soul and funk tip live somewhere in and around Scotland and beyond. 80295 via text, or you can hit us up on the socials. It's simply at Ravi Sagoo Graham. It's time now to dip into the BBC archives for an archive session track, and I've been really looking forward to this one all week. This week it's Sharon Jones and the Dap Kings. This session was recorded at the BBC Maidaville studios for the Giles Peterson show on BBC Six Music, tracking back to April 2008, which was 5 years before the singer's death in 2013. What a singer, what a voice. And the Dap Kings, again, just one of the most sought after and tight bands of a generation, and still going to this day as well. This in session, Sharon Jones and the Dap Kings, 100 Days, 100 Nights.
Can play the part of a saint. before he knows it's
What a archive session. What a singer, Sharon Jones. What a band, the Dap Kings. 100 Days, 100 Nights. Our first session track of tonight's show. And you can tell that a certain Amy Winehouse was absolutely inspired and influenced by her vocal range. And of course, Mark Ronson did use the Dap Kings across a lot of her music when he produced Amy Winehouse as well. In fact, we'll be dropping a bit of Amy Winehouse in the very final hour of the show tonight. Sharon Jones there and the Dap Kings. You're indeed listening to Summer Soul. I'm Ravi Sagoo with you until 1 a.m. Let's get a classic from Edwin.
What is it good for? What is it good for?
Absolutely nothing. Say it again.
What is it good for?
Absolutely nothing. War, I despise. Cause it means destruction of innocent lives. War means tears in thousands of mothers' eyes when their sons go off to fight and lose their life. I said, war.
What is it good for?
Absolutely nothing. Say it again.
What is it good for?
Absolutely nothing.
War.
It's nothing but a heartbreak. Friend only to the undertaker. War is an enemy to all mankind. The thought of war blows my mind. War has caused unrest within the younger generation. Induction, then destruction. Who wants to die? Oh, war.
What is it good for?
You tell me.
Nothing. What is it good for?
Absolutely nothing. Good God.
War.
It's nothing but a heartbreak. Friend only to the undertaker. Wars have shattered many young man's dreams, made him disabled, bitter and mean. Life is much too short and precious to spend fighting wars each day. War can't give life, it can only take it away. Oh, war.
What is it good for?
Absolutely nothing. Listen.
What is it good for?
Absolutely nothing. Yeah.
War.
It's nothing but a heartbreak. Friend only to the undertaker. Peace, love, and understanding tell me. Is there no place for them today? They say we must fight to keep our freedom, but Lord knows it gotta be a better way. I said,
War.
yeah.
What is it good for?
Absolutely. Say it again. Yeah.
Enter the Crew Contest.
Yeah!
If you have a touch-tone phone, call us on the Motley Crew hotline. 1-900-932-8-CREW.
Yeah!
You could win an autographed poster of us or a personal phone call to your home.
Baby!
While supporting the Make a Difference Foundation.
That's 1-900-932-8-CREW.
Yeah!
So from one legend of rock to a legend of rhythm and blues, singer-songwriter, preacher as well, and one of the founding fathers of soul music way back in the 1960s. This is Solomon Burke with Keep Looking.
I'm so happy to be here today. And for all of you that are searching for the answer to your problem in life, if you're ready right now, we're going to solve it. And this is all you got to do.
Solomon Burke there with Keep Looking. You can just hear that kind of preacher energy and vibe within his music as well. Remember, the text number to get in touch is 80295. A wee hello going out to Sheila, who's dropped us a wee text from London town, who is saying, shame I'm not local. I'd pop into the studio to watch you in action, RE dancing. Hey, listen, I can cut a rug. I'm all right. Maybe, in fact, are we on the webcams tonight, Mr. Producer? No. I'm not sure. I don't think we are. Okay, well, yeah, okay. We'll save that for another night, trust me. But yeah, the Radio Scotland carpet is absolutely fine. There's no talcum powder here at all. Don't need it. Got the vibes. Got the rhythm and soul, he says. Okay. Far too much justification. But Sheila, thank you for joining us on the show tonight. Remember, it's 80295 on text. Let's get a classic from Billy Paul. This is more than a song. There was a message behind this as well. Am I black enough for you?
You're a Negro. You are Negro.
I'm black, too damn powerful, a single bad boy, and get an outful. And if you're tired of the other MCs, come on in and get a listen for me, because the rhymes 14 karat. You suckers, you wanna grab it, but you run like a little bitty rabbit. Blowing my 8 is a very bad habit. Cocaine, you still smoking, homie dude, you must be joking. My fat chain, I am toting, on through the school, you should be voting. On the MIC, I'm like a pimp.
know that pain.
No, I say keep it funky, don't give it up. And that one going out to Doogie Faye Leith. We're fast approaching 11 o'clock. We've still got lots to come in the second hour, including my interview with Beverly Knight, and we'll throw in some Northern Soul as well. But
with Ravi Sagoo on BBC Radio Scotland.
Listen on BBC Sounds.
For all my soul sisters, let me hear your flow, sisters.
Hey, sister, go, sister, soul, sister, flow, sister. Hey, sister, go, sister, soul, sister, go. He met Mama like down in old Moulin Rouge, strutting her stuff on the street. She said, hello, hey, Joe, you wanna give it a go? Get you, yeah, yeah, za-za.
Let them know we bout that cake straight out the gate. Be independent women, some mistake us for whores. I'm saying, why spend mine when I can spend yours? Disagree? Well, that's you, and I'm sorry. I'ma keep playing these cats out like a car. High heel shoes, getting love from the dudes, 4 badass chicks from the Moulin Rouge. Hey, sisters, soul sisters, better get that dough, sisters. We drink wine with diamonds in the glass by the case, the meaning of expensive taste.
You wanna get yeah, yeah.
Come on,
mocha chocolate.
What? Rio Lady Mama. One more time, come on now.
Moulin Rouge. Misdemeanor here.
Wind it back a decade or so, a bit of funk, soul, R&B and disco in the mix, and I can guarantee you this was perhaps played in your local disco throughout the 70s. The question is, could you do the Soul City Walk?
Now this dance started in Washington, D.C., and it's spreading all over the land. And it won't be too very long before everybody's clapping their hands, doing the Soul City Walk, yeah, yeah. Doing that Soul City Walk, y'all, yeah. Soul City walking, Soul City walking. Yeah, yeah. Doing that Soul City Walk, y'all. All you have to do is form a big ball slide and just make sure that you're on time. Moving to your left and moving to your right. Hey, this dance is out of sight. Doing the Soul City Walk, yeah. Soul City Walk, y'all. Now come on. Walk, y'all. You don't need no partner. You can do it all by yourself. But if you want to really, really party, join everybody else doing that Soul City Walk, y'all. Yeah, Soul City Walk. Come on. Soul City walking, Soul City walking, Soul City walking. Doing that Soul City Walk, yeah, yeah. Soul City Walk. Everybody. Come on, come on. Let's get down, let's get down. Now move to the left. Yeah, that's it. Now move to the right. That's out of sight. Right. Everybody be on time now. I don't want nobody diving and slacking off. That's it. Y'all looking good. Right now. Pivot on that right foot. That's out of sight. Soul City, yeah. Come on now. Everybody do it in time. Come on now. Come on, everybody. Pick up your feet now. I don't want nobody dragging. Yeah, that's out of sight. Looking good to me. Come on now. All right, now everybody turn around. Take 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. If you're doing it, so sit out. Yeah. Come on now. Everybody. Oh yeah, y'all looking good tonight. You gonna put your arm back on. Keep that line strong now. Yeah. Hand on the left, swinging on the right.
How many different dance crazies from back in the day were there? I simply can't keep up. And I love the fact that one was Also dedicated for the Singletons as well. And, well, you can do the Soul City Walk, or perhaps somebody can show me how to do it, or maybe I just need to YouTube it. An absolute classic from Archie Bell and the Drells. Big shout out going out to Annie, who's dropped us a text on 80295. She's put a request in for Georgia, one of her favourite songs ever. I would say Ray Charles, but you're saying perhaps Michael Bolton. Ooh, we'll see what we can do. And time now for some Scottish soul. And this next outfit are actually going to be providing the archive session on the show next week. Button Up. It's the band led by Gary John Kane, who is the brother of Greg and Pat Kane of Hue and Cry fame. And Gary's day job actually is playing bass with the Proclaimers, yes, the Reed Brothers. And Button Up is his funky side project. Check out the video as well online to this on YouTube. It's got a bit of a sort of cool retro 60s Vespa vibe going on. This is Button Up with Listen to Your Heart.
Feel the flavor for your feet.
Oh yeah, kick it like that. Kick it like that in the whole time. Kick it like that. Kick it like that in the whole time. Kick it like that.
Everybody need a place to chill. Gotta stop the world standing still. Don't you know I gotta
Flavour of the Old School, an absolute classic, which, believe it or not, I've still got on CD single from Beverly Knight's debut album, B-Funk, which was released back in 1995. And that takes me back to that era. I absolutely love that sort of swing era as it transitioned new waves of soul, R&B, hip-hop, which hit the mainstream into the late 90s and 2000s. And I'm delighted to say that three-time Mobile Award winner and British soul legend Beverly Knight joins me on Summer Soul here on BBC Radio Scotland. Beverly, great to have you on the show.
It's great to be here. How are you? You're right, Ravi.
I'm good. Taking me back to the mid to late 90s there with that old record, Flavour of the Old School.
Oh, God. Well, that was slap in the middle of Britain's obsession with Britpop. So it was Blur, Oasis, Radiohead, Pulp, all those bands. And then along comes me. In the US, everybody was going crazy for swing, New Jack Swing, which was just beginning to turn into what they called hip-hop soul. And I was right on that cusp of the transition, but it was only the specialists who had really caught up with that. The mainstream was nowhere near it. And so I come out not looking like a Britpopper, not playing guitar, gazing up my shoe type thing, that kind of stereotype. So everyone was like, But all the R&B and soul and hip hop heads were bang into it. So my audience was small but strong, and there were some good times. The clubs were raging. For a start, there were clubs everywhere. So I spent so much of my time up and down the motorway, just performing, doing club PAs. Then slowly, incrementally, it began to open up into more of the mainstream. But that took years.
It did.
It didn't happen overnight. It took over years,
Because it was actually my big cousin who moved to London. Yeah. And, all that kind of Ministry of Sound, all the kind of urban black clubs that he used to go and frequent. And then all of a sudden, he moved back up to Scotland and he brought all these CD singles, all these artists like yourself, SWV, and Martin Morrison was huge back then. And then all of a sudden,
he was.
In Scotland, we started to have sort of like black music sort of filter into nightclubs. So alongside me going to all indie gigs, Blur, Kula Shaker, all that kind of jazz, we had this new wave of music and it was just, really good times. Beverly, your repertoire is crossed over trends and generations of music lovers from, that sort of swing beat era of the 90s that we just heard, soul, urban, gospel, R&B. Why has it been so important to continually to evolve your music and sound across your career?
Because you evolve and change or you drop off. There's a reason we don't have dinosaurs anymore. They evolved into birds. You've got to go through that process of metamorphosis and constant evolution in your own career, because to stagnate in music doesn't work. It'll never work. If you want to have a long career, you've got to keep appealing to fresh ears. And that's kind of what I've tried to do my whole career, just to keep it moving forward, keep pushing, stay someone that people want to hear from,
And a brand new album which releases on the 29th of September, the 5th chapter, marks a few milestones. A bit of a big birthday earlier on this year. I won't mention any ages or names.
Oh, that's all right. I mention it all the time.
Do you?
I mention it constantly. The title is alluding to my age, so yeah, it's fine.
Indeed. So tell me more about the sort of range of soul influences across the new album.
So the 5th chapter, because I'm 50, it's a celebration of my age. And because it's a celebration of my age and that we've come out of the madness of the pandemic, I wanted to celebrate the broad umbrella of music under which I sit. So it goes from gospel influences through to old school R&B, to soul, to funk, to post-disco, to straight-up disco. It's all there. And to say, isn't it great? Isn't music the most wonderful thing we have? And isn't this broad church that we call soul music and everything that comes from it, isn't it just continually at the forefront of music future, as we can hear right now in the charts? I just wanted to celebrate.
Now, the church and singing gospel music has been a big part of your childhood as well, and it's an area you've revisited in your music over the years, and also in your broadcasting career as well on BBC Radio 2 with the series Gospel Nights. So how big an influence and how important an influence has gospel music been to you as a singer and your family?
Gospel was the foundation. It all came from that music that I would hear since literally birth until now, because I still listen to gospel music. Absolutely integral to my being, to my soul, the way I vocally express myself. People call it soul music. Well, the genre might be soul, but actually what you're hearing vocally is 100% gospel. It's just the words aren't gospel. I cannot overstate how important that was. I'd go to church, not only on the Sunday with mum and dad, but on occasion I had to go to the prayer meetings, which were a bit for me. But I'd go because the music was great. And there was Bible study on a Thursday. Again, some of it interested me, but the music was brilliant. Friday nights were the best because it was the youth night. So I'd get to hear and be with all my friends and hear contemporary sounding gospel music. And then again on the Sunday, and that's when I'd get to lead the choir. But the thing that kept me going back again and again and again was that music. And I learned how to deliver a message through the medium of music. That is what the church taught me, and how to lend my voice to that.
And you've got some special gospel guests on the new album as well, in the shape of the London Community Gospel Choir. And I'm actually going to play Cold World now. Give me the background to this song and what the gospel choir brings to the table in this song.
Oh, Cold World is, if I do say so myself, it's an absolute stellar song, written by the brilliant Alabama-based Sebastian Cole, not Sebastian Coe, the runner, Sebastian Cole, and Ollie Green, with tiny bit of help from me. The closest comparison I can give you in terms of the sound is Sam Smith's Stay With Me. When the chorus kicks in, that's what it sounds like. Me at the front and leading this choir. And it's a song of hope. There's a lot of songs of hope on this album. It's a song of saying, the world is crazy right now. We're in this state of flux. But as long as I've got you, everything's going to be just fine. And as long as we've got each other, we'll get through it. Even when I hear it, it gives me the chills. And when the chorus kicks in and the choir kick in, it's this huge moment. I love it so much. It's such a great song.
Well, let's get ready for some chills now. This is Cold World featuring Beverly Knight and the London Community.
At 29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you I never could have moved away. But now I see what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. Life changes, just open the door. One thing's certain, I'll always be yours. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours.
London Community Gospel Choir from Beverly Knight's forthcoming album, the 5th chapter, and I'm delighted to say Beverly joins me on Summer Soul right here on BBC Radio Scotland. Beverly, you've mentioned it already, you've formed a formidable parallel musical theatre career as well. You've starred in The Bodyguard, Memphis the Musical, Andrew Lloyd Webber asked you to join the cast of Cats. The list goes on. There's Sister Act, currently is Sylvia at the Old Vic, and then Sister Act again next year. There's a lot going on there. What are the challenges of sort of singing this style of music and choreography away from your own tours? I mean, it's a bit of a shift in balance perhaps a wee bit.
It absolutely is. You know, people will say, oh, which do you prefer? I love them both. I'm a musician to my core, to be real. But it's such a change of hat. When I'm in a theatre show, I am part of an ensemble of people and everything is precise. I sing this note at this point with this light on me, standing in this position. And every single night, and a couple of matinees as well, 8 shows a week. You've got to be disciplined. You've got to be focused constantly. Now, the focus and the discipline is kind of where musical theatre and my own, gigs overlap. But in my own gigs, I've got the freedom to edit songs. If I want to change a song in my set list, I can do that. I can extend a song, I can throw the mic out, get the audience to sing with me. There's a hell of a lot of scope to do what I want to do. But I like both, I love being part of that team. And I love, as a musician, being the leader of this band. That camaraderie is a thing that I really lean into on both disciplines, but they are so different, so contrasting, but both equally fab.
Beverly, we've had a new generation of British soul music and artists emerge as well from the likes of Emily. big time. Beverly, an absolute honour and pleasure to have you on the show. And again, I'm sure you will do. Just keep giving it a laldy.
Absolutely will.
This is Beverly Knight with Last One on My Mind.
You held me on through the highs, oh yeah, but ain't got no time for the lows, oh no you don't. Now that I've seen all the signs, can't go there. I'll let you sink like a stone, way down you go. Into the deep, my memories don't let you anymore. I'm hanging up, this wasn't love, not like I had before. Ain't feeling lonely, I'm flying, I'm free. Go have a good time, don't you worry about me. Don't think that I can't sleep at night. You are the last one, you're the last one on my mind. Don't be so sure, been here before. You are the last one, you're the last one on my mind. Last one, you're the last one on my mind. I won't let love get me down. Oh no, no. If I don't get what I need, away I go. Won't find me sticking around. Oh no, no. But someone who ain't stuck on me. I fly so low. Into the deep, my memories don't need you anymore. I'm hanging up, this wasn't love, not like I had before. Ain't feeling lonely, I'm flying, I'm free. Go have a good time, don't you worry about me. Don't think that I can't sleep at night. You are the last one, you're the last one on my mind. Don't be so sure, been here before. You are the last one, you're the last one on my mind. Last one on the last one on my mind. You are the last one on the last one on my mind. Don't think that I can't sleep at night. You are the last one on the last one on my mind. Don't be so sure, been here before. You are the last one, you're the last one on my mind. Into the deep, my memories don't need you anymore. I'm hanging up, this wasn't love, not like I had before. Ain't feeling lonely, I'm flying, I'm free. Go have a good time, don't you worry about me.
Taken from her brand new album, The Last One on My Mind, from Beverly Knight. And that album, the fifth chapter, it drops on the 29th of September. And once again, major props and big thanks going out to Beverly. Love her energy, always so much fun. And her UK headline tour kicks off in October and November all over the UK. And she's playing in Scotland, 16th of October. That's at the Armadillo in Glasgow. Taking us up to the midnight hour, our outfit, which was funded and founded perhaps even by Norman Cook. I actually can't keep up with the amount of bands and outfits that this chap, aka Fatboy Slim, has created over the years. This is Freak Power with Turn On, Tune In, Cop Out.
Some people been driving too fast. Some people still having a gas. But if there's one thing you gotta concede, you got to know who's driving your car. You get to sixth gear with your foot on the floor. It's you starting in a cruise too far. Whoa. Some people when you mess with your mind that you've gone beyond a reasonable doubt.
He really is a funk soul brother. Norman Cook's Freak Power with Turn On, Tune Out and Cop Out.
Ravi Sagoo on BBC Radio Scotland.
Listen on BBC Sounds.
Now what you hear is not a test, I'm rapping to the beat. And me, the groove, and my friends are gonna try to move your feet. You see, I am Wonder Mike and I like to say hello. To the black, to the white, the red, and the brown, the purple, and yellow. But first I gotta bang, bang, the boogie to the boogie. Say up, jump the boogie to the bang, bang, boogie, let's rock. You don't stop, rock the rhythm that'll make your body rock. Well, so far you've heard my voice, but I brought two friends along. And next on the mic is my man Hank. Come on, Hank, sing that song.
Check it out, I'm the CASN, the OVA, and the rest is FLY. You see, I go by the code of the doctor of the mix, and these reasons I'll tell you why. You see, I'm 6'1" and I'm tons of fun, and I dress to a T. You see, I got more clothes than Muhammad Ali, and I dress so viciously. I got bodyguards, I got two big cars, I definitely ain't the whack. I got a Lincoln Continental and a sunroof Cadillac. So after school, I take a dip in the pool, which is really on the wall. I got a color TV so I can see the Knicks play basketball. Hear me talking about checkbook, credit costs more money than a sucker could ever spend. But I wouldn't give a sucker or a punk from the rock, not a dime till I made it again. Everybody go, hotel, motel, what you gonna do today? Cause I'm gonna get a fly girl, gonna get some spank and drive off in a death OJ. Everybody go, hotel, motel, holiday inn. See, if your girl starts acting up, then you take her friend. I'm Master G, my mellow is on you, so what you gonna do?
Well, it's on and on and on and on and on. The beat don't stop until the break of dawn. I said a M-A-S, a T-E-R, a G with a double E. I said I go by the unforgettable name of the man they call a Master G. Well, my name is known all over the world by all the foxy ladies and the pretty girls. I'm going down in history as the baddest rapper that ever could be. Now I'm feeling the highs and you're feeling the lows. The beat starts getting into your toe. You start popping your fingers and stomping your feet and moving your body while you're sitting and you're sitting. Then damn, they start doing the freak. I said bam, right out of your seat. Then you throw your hands high in the air. You're rocking to the rhythm, shake a dairy air. You're rocking to the beat without a care. Cruise the show, I shot MCs for the affair. Now I'm not as tall as the rest of the gang, but I rap to the beat just the same. I got a little face and a pair of rhyme eyes. All I'm here to do, ladies, is hypnotize. I sing it on and on and on and on and on. The beat don't stop until the break of dawn. I sing it on and on and on and on and on like a hot butter. The pop, the pop, the pop, give it, pop, the pop, pop. You don't dare stop or come alive, y'all. Give me what you got. I guess by now you can take a hunch and find that I am the baby of the bunch, but that's okay. I still keep in stride, cause all I'm here to do is just a wiggle your behind. Sing it on and on and on and on. The beat don't stop until the break of dawn. I sing it on and on and on and on and on. Rock, y'all. Throw it on the floor. I'm gonna freak your head, I'm gonna freak your day. I'm gonna move you out of this atmosphere, cause I'm one of a kind and I'll shock your mind. I put the jig killers in your behind. I say the 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, girls, get it on the floor. Come alive, y'all. Give me what you got, cause I'm guaranteed to make you rock. I said 1, 2, 3, 4. Tell me one, the mic, what are you waiting for?
To the hip hop, the hippie to the hippie, the hip hop, you don't stop rocking to the bang bang the boogie. Say,
Arguably the first true rap and hip-hop song, the Sugar Hill Gang, 1979, Rapper's Delight. I just love the innocence of some of the raps and some of the lyrics. Compare it to hip-hop with the sort of 90s, the gangster rap and modern hip-hop. Yeah, you've got a lot more censorship these days. An absolute classic there. And we're going to change flavour a fair bit now. We were dropping some classic rap and hip-hop there. And we're going to go over to one of the greatest female interpreters of the American songbook even. A unique vocalist, she combined her scat and jazz styles, and her influence still continues to this day to modern day musicians and indeed singers as well. Ella Fitzgerald, Sunshine of Your Love. This was recorded in 1968. It's a live version and it's phenomenal.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, from the young generation. It's getting it done. When lights close a tired eye, I'll soon be with you, my darling. Give you my dull surprise. I'll be with you soon, my darling. Be with you when the stars start falling. Oh, oh, oh yeah. I've been waiting so long to be where I'm going, in the sunshine of your love. better. We haven't finished. The sunshine. The sunshine. Oh! I'm out here screaming. What's the name of this place? Here I'm screaming, looking for my baby and auntie. Where is he? Yeah. I've been looking all around for my baby. Gotta find my sweet loving baby. Help me find my sweet loving baby. Lord, help me find my baby. Gotta find my sweet loving baby. I've been searching, and I still got a terrible long to go. I've been searching, I've been searching, and I still got a long way to go. Come on, baby, come on back home now. I've been looking in the sunshine for my baby, looking in the sunshine for your love.
The First Lady of Song, the Queen of Jazz, Lady Ella. Yes, Ella Fitzgerald with Sunshine of Your Love. What attitude, what talent, what a performance. That has got to be perhaps one of my favourite records of the night, right here on Summer Soul with myself, Ravi Sagoo, broadcasting live across the nation on BBC Radio Scotland and BBC Sounds. So from Ella Fitzgerald, let's track back to New Orleans to Aaron Neville and Tell It Like It Is.
If you want something to play with, go and find yourself a toy. Baby, my time is too expensive, and I'm not a little boy. If you are serious, don't play with my heart, it makes me furious. But if you want me to love you, then baby I will. Girl, you know I will. Tell it like it is. Don't be ashamed, let your conscience be your guide. But I know deep down inside of me, I believe you love me. Forget your foolish pride. Life is too short to have sorrow. You may be here today and gone tomorrow. You might as well get what you want. So go on and live, baby, go on and live. Tell it like it is. I'm nothing to play with. Go and find yourself a toy. But I
again, just one of those absolute classics that just stands the test of time. Such an amazing, smooth voice, such a 50s, 60s sound. It just takes you back. Oh, it's beautiful. And some Aaron Neville and Tell It Like It Is. And well, taking it back, we're going back to my roots, only this time with Odyssey. Going back to my roots from Odyssey, who are currently touring across the UK in their current lineup. Lovely to see that still. We're going to our final session track of the week, our archive session track coming from Sharon Jones and the Dap Kings. That was recorded for BBC Six Music from 2008. And this one is a bit more on the funk soul vibe. It's really, really good. And the question is, how long do I have to wait? Not long.
Do I have to wait for you, honey, before girl
the preacher and your boss. No one knows where you're going to, or when you're coming back to me. All in together, all we lost. Ooh, baby, tell me how long do I have to wait for you, honey, before a girl like me can move on? Ooh, baby, tell me how long do I have to wait for you, honey, before I can say that you're gone? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I wanna know. I got to know. I'm in an awful state. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You said to know the soul. I just wanna know. I wanna know. Yeah, 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 do I have to wait for you, honey, before a girl like me can move on? Ooh, baby, tell me how long do I have to wait for you, honey, before I can say that you're gone? Yeah, yeah, I wanna know. Please tell me so. I got to know. I wanna know. I wanna know it. Please tell me, baby. Ooh, tell me, baby, how long?
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Sharon Jones and the Dap Kings, How Long Do I Have to Wait? Tonight's archive session from early 2000s, which was recorded for our colleagues at BBC Six Music. You're listening to Summer Soul with myself, Ravi Sagoo, on BBC Radio Scotland and BBC Sounds. We're into the final half hour of the show, and of course you can get in touch, 80295 on text. You can drop us an email as well. Any suggestions, we'll pick up your emails through the week as well. It's simply Ravi, R-A-V-I, at bbc.co.uk. Now we're going to bring the music back to the UK, and I'd mentioned this earlier in the show that Amy Winehouse, I reckon she gets a lot of her vocal style from Sharon Jones, and well, a lot of influence I'm sure she got from Sharon Jones, and one of the modern legends of British soul, sadly.
Just remember, the doors to my heart will always be open to you.
Look for the light if you're lost in the night. I'll write your name on my door. If you ever need warmth or comfort, darling, I'll be here to hold you near. All I demand is you'll be my security. Love is a house, you got the key. To take me where I wanna be. Open up and let me into your heart. Just look and you'll see. Love is a house and you got the key. Open up and let me into your heart, baby. Look in my eyes, there'll be no surprise. You'll find a window to love, and I'll do anything in my power to welcome you and please you too. But deep in my heart, I know you're the one for me. Love is a house, and you got the key. To take me where I wanna be. Open up and let me into your heart. Just look and you'll see. Love is a house, you
You got the key. Open up and let me into your heart. Baby, love is a house, love's a home. I don't wanna be alone. In your arms, I'm happy to be. Open up, let me in. I'm hungry for your love again. You got the key. Give it to me. When the night meets the morning, I hear you calling my name, DC. And baby, you know if I answer, things will never be the same. Never be the same. You in my heart, I know that you're the number one for me. That's the house. You got the key. Ooh, baby, take me where I wanna be. Open up and let me into your heart. Ooh, baby, just look in your see that you got the key. Love is a house. You got the key. Love is a house. Love's a home. I don't wanna be alone. Open up and let me into your heart. Open up, baby. Open up, snap me in. I'm hungry for your love again. Open up and let me into your heart. Love is a house. You got the key. Ooh, you got the key. Oh, love is a house. You got the key. Ooh, you got the key to take me where I wanna be. Love is a house, love's a home. I don't wanna be alone in your arms. I'm happy to be. Open up, baby. I'm hungry for your love. You got the key. Give it to me. Love is a house. Your love is a house. Love is a house. Your love is a house. Love is a house. Love is a house. You got the key. And you got the key. You got the key. Just come on home.
This troupe have been going since 1939. I've had the pleasure of interviewing Ricky McKinney. So many stories for both on air and off air. And well, they continue with their funky blues and soul. And this is an absolute classic. It's actually a live version. This is Higher Ground.
People keep on learning. Soldiers keep on warring. Whoa. preaching, preachers, oh, preachers, keep on preaching, keep on preaching. Keeps on turning. Won't be very long. No. I'm so glad he let me try again. The last time on earth I lived the whole world sin. So glad I know more than I knew then. But I keep on trying till I reach there. Oh yeah. Till I reach the higher ground. Don't let nobody bring you down. Thank you.
Come on, give it up for the Blind Boys of Alabama.
They've played Scotland many times over the years, and if you get a chance, definitely go and see them. The Blind Boys of Alabama with their cover of Stevie Wonder's Higher Ground. And we're almost out for the show, but we'll sneak in a few more songs before we hand over to our colleagues at BBC Radio 5 Live at 1 a.m. And, well, we're going to go to an artist that was inducted into the Blues Hall of Fame back in 2013. He started his career in gospel music and was a massive, massive influence of R&B and soul throughout his career. Otis Clay, I Testify. representing Chicago Soul, and Sam Otis Clay with I Testify. We'll play one more song before we hand over to BBC Radio 5 Live tonight. And the brother Johnsons, they were consisted of, well, brothers, American brothers. George Lightning Licks was his nickname, and Louis Johnson Thunder Thumbs. Brilliant guitarists, brilliant drummers, and just a phenomenal outfit. And yeah, we'll play it with them tonight. And this is Strawberry Letter 23.
Hello, my love, I heard a kiss from you. Red magic satin playing near too. All through the morning rain I gave, the sun doesn't shine. Rainbows and waterfalls run through my mind. In the garden I see west purple shower bells and tea. Orange birds and river cousins dressed in green. Pretty music I hear, so happy and loud. Blue flowers echo from a cherry cloud. Feel sunshine sparkle pink and blue. Playgrounds will laugh if you try to ask, or is it cool? Is it cool? If you arrive and don't see me, I'm gonna be with my baby. I'm free. Fly on over the sea. Stained window, yellow candy screen. See speakers of kites with velvet roses, big and freedom flies. A present from you, strawberry letter 22. The music plays, I set in for you. A present from you, strawberry letter 22. The music plays, I set in for you.
Just the perfect way to end tonight's show. The Johnson Brothers with Strawberry Letter 23. Massive thank you for joining me on Summer Soul. We're back same time next week here on BBC Radio Scotland. So it's a good night from me here and the